What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. In the last episode, we celebrated Turkey Day, cooking up all manner of dishes with Franklin, or I guess he did the cooking, but we were sure to go and grab ingredients for him and whatnot. It was a fun time, but December is here. It is December the 3rd, and we are, well, with a new month, we are looking forward to a number of things. Obviously, this is when winter is going to begin, and snow is not going to hit the ground today, but it probably will in either the next episode or the one after that, I'm sure. In the meantime, though, some things have changed. A lot of fish and bugs and deep sea creatures have gone on their way out. November was the end for many of them, and a few are on their way in. So, first things first, let's go over the fish that are going to be new this month. We got the pond smelt, the oarfish, sea butterfly, and squid, which are all available all hours of the day at any time of day, although with varying rarities, obviously. And then there is the stringfish, which can only be found from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. on cliff tops. It is a large shadow, so not too dissimilar from like the golden trout, for instance, but obviously it stands out a little bit more due to its shadow size, especially because it is, I believe, 1/2 step bigger than the black bass, I think. I could be wrong on that one, but yeah, that's going to be the toughest one to track down. And the only fish that is leaving at the end of this month is the pike, which I have already caught plenty of. For insects, we see the return of the emperor butterfly and the Raja Brooks birdwing. The emperor butterfly is 5 p.m. to 8 a.m., and the Raja Brooks birdwing is literally the opposite, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then we also have the dung beetle, which is one of the few bugs that I am actually missing in this game. Now, we're not going to run into that until the snow starts to fall, because the only way you can find them is by them rolling around snowballs, which I think is a really hilarious and funny interaction, but that is the way they've decided to make dung beetles possible. They are very skittish, though, and sometimes they are not easy to see, so you do need to be careful when walking past snowballs that you don't spook one, because sometimes they won't even be actively rolling it. They'll have like paused in the middle of rolling it, and they can also be behind the snowball. It can be kind of hard to track them down at times if you're not careful, so do be wary of those. Then we have deep sea creatures. The only new one is the lobster, which is available at all hours of the day, although it is considerably rare. And then all the ones that are leaving are the mussel, turban shell, and the spiny lobster. The spiny lobster is the only one of those that disappears, or that only appears at a specific time from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. Luckily, I have caught myself my fair share of spiny lobsters up to this point, so we should be good. So yeah, as you can see here, there is nothing that I am missing. We still don't have this one deep sea creature available yet, so I'm not even going to bother with those. The stringfish and the pond smelt and the oarfish are all ones that I am going to need to be going after. The sea butterfly and the squid, I do believe I have already caught those. Actually, no, I don't think I have caught a sea butterfly. Never mind. I definitely have a squid, though, right here. But it looks like, yeah, there is no sea butterfly. Sea butterflies are pretty easy to run into. They're tiny shadows, so not too hard to find. Oarfish are obviously more rare, but they do stand out because they are huge shadows that are, well, not found under very strict conditions, which most other huge shadows are. So that's going to make them a little bit easier to find than other ones, but still obviously going to have to be on the lookout for those. And then there's the dung beetle, which I'm going to have to wait until the snow falls before I go after that. And that is, again, one of the last insects that I am after. But okay, before we do anything else today, first things first, I'm going to go check my mail. Well, after that long-winded, hey, conversation, and here's actually one of the things I need right off the bat. Let's be really careful here, and there we go. All right, we already caught one of the bugs that I am missing, which is an ant. There is only one other insect that I'm missing that will occasionally end up on this turnip, and that is the fly. So I'm going to keep that there until a fly appears, and then we'll see if we can catch one. Mom got me something. Oh, look at that paper. That is so cute. I really wish that stationery was like more widely available. I don't know if it is. Making easy money sounds good, right? Well, it's never that easy. Some folks that look like they're just sailing through life might be working real hard behind the scenes. No shortcuts, kiddo. Well, thanks for the advice, Angus. I'm going to just toss that one. Bank of Nook gave me really pitiful interest because I barely have anything in my account. And Daisy May gave you some bamboo shoes. Well, thank you, sweetheart. You are the best. Okay, so now that I have taken care of that, we're going to make our way around. I'm actually going to do some villager chatting today. Hi, Tangy. How's it going? Sunny day is my absolute fave. On a sunny day, it feels like anything is possible. What else do you got for me? You are straight up owning that look. I mean, the earbuds combo, it's like the whole outfit is a little bit extra, but not mega extra, just cool or something. Yeah, cool. Is it? I don't know. It's very 90s, or I guess, well, not 90s, 2000s, I should say. Sorry, very 2000s, just having those earbuds hang out. Especially because nowadays, wired earbuds are just very impractical in most cases because phones are stupid and don't allow you to hook up auxiliary cords anymore. It's really dumb. Can I make the most of today? No. Keep talking to me. First conversation is always the least interesting. I'm sorry, Kitty Cat. I just have to ask you if it's true. Were you really a huge superstar with a string of cabaret hits? Did you come here to escape at all? No, wait. You don't have to blow your cover. It's honestly none of my business. I'm sorry for asking. The less you know, the better, Kiki. The less you know, the better. Okay, so now that it is December, I should probably point out a couple of things here. So first things first, with Toy Day coming on December 25th, Nook's Cranny is going to regularly have toys for sale, and we're going to be making sure that we get those every single time they're available. They have a time offering until December 25th to allow folks to purchase Toy Day gifts. Do let us know if anything catches your eye. Like you're interested in a mini circuit, let's say that's 3,800 bells. I will absolutely buy it. Thank you. And I am actually going to buy 2 of those for reasons, but I'm gonna take that. Thank you very much. And one of those is going to be for personal use. The other one we might use for something else. But you can also see here set of stockings. This is also very Toy Day themed, so I'm gonna buy myself that as well. And then this one right here, okay, that looks like that is from the antique set. So let me just make sure that I don't already have that. I'm pretty sure I do. And let's see. Actually, no, I don't. Okay, let's buy that as well. It's going to be expensive, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. Oh, this is elegant. Excuse me. Okay, never mind. I thought this was the antique set. It is not. Let me check that one more time really quickly, because that is not what I thought it was. Is it elegant? Elegant. I don't have it. Okay, let's definitely buy that. Definitely going to be worthwhile to have a full furniture set if I can ever get one. Also, I just noticed the little snowflakes up on the wall on the right side. Those are, I guess they're all over the place. Okay, I never actually noticed those. I don't think I've really paid attention enough to those to actually see them stand out. I mean, they are pretty high up on the screen when you can't really see all that well in this interior space. So it kind of makes sense, but it's also just like, wow, that's a nice and cute little thing there. What hot item do we have today? Ironwood dresser. Well, that almost might be worth making because you could get some good bells out of that. What do we have today? Catch bugs, 10 flowers, sell fruit, dive for sea creatures, and chop wood. I will do a couple of those things probably. Kyle looks like he's going after the bugs right now. Can you get it, buddy? Let's see if he gets it. Nope, he whiffed. Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle. I know you tried your best. So what's going on? Let's get the first one out of the way really quickly, and then the more interesting one right here. Ready to hear some classic Kyle drama? All right, buckle up, Levi. I was going to buy some flowers for a friend, but I didn't want to send the wrong impression, you know? The wrong color or arrangement could be disastrous. It could literally change the course of our friendship. Or not. They're just flowers, right? Sometimes I just need to say it out loud to check myself. Kyle, you are an interesting character, to put it mildly. The smug personality is so goofy sometimes. I mean, seriously. All right, I'm actually going to go around and I'm going to grab myself some seashells because I could definitely use those. Today's going to be more on the mellow side in terms of things to do, honestly. Kix is here, which honestly doesn't set my world on fire. I mean, I can check his stuff for sure, but I doubt he's going to really have anything that interests me all that much. Hi, Kix. Visit Island now again. Oh, have I never actually seen you? No, I've definitely seen you here. I was going to say. Yeah, this is what I mean. I don't really like his offering all that much. Ever, unfortunately, which really kind of sucks. Hi, Agnes. I'm going to talk to you. Chat with you really quickly. So, on the beach, look out at the other islands and wonder what life's like there. I mean, sometimes, but this is why I take Nook Miles tickets so I can actually go visit them. Aren't flowers rad? I started reading this big book on them, and I'm learning lots of stuff, Snuffle. Like, for instance, did you know there's all kinds of meanings and symbols and junk around flowers? Check it out. In some cultures, roses apparently mean deep emotion. So they're a bit like lead guitarists, shredding to the melody so hard you can feel it in your bones. Awesome. Anyway, I just got started on this, but it's so cool. The more I learn about flowers, the more I love them. Wow, that was interesting. I love the lead guitarist comparison. Oh, wait. What was that about, Bill? Hold on. I'll go check on him in a minute. Something about your tummy rumbling. Oh, you're complimenting my shirt again. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Angus. Okay, what's going on with Bill? Is he cooking something inside? Am I going to need to go grab myself a recipe? I think I am. Especially because last time he was waiting for a horse mackerel, and I was going to bring it to him. And then he was suddenly outside and not cooking anymore, and that was very annoying. Okay, yeah, he's definitely cooking. On a thing that I believe actually doesn't even count as a stove, by the way. I don't think you can actually cook recipes on this. You've done yourself. Smells amazing. What is it? What is it? Making some Carrot Tops curry. You know, I'm an athlete, right? I've talked about it before. Well, this is the fuel that keeps me strong. Rain just flexed with a sweet idea. I could give you the recipe, and we could be chef pals. Cool. Well, thanks, Bill. It's all about flavor, okay? Don't sweat the presentation. I mean, the presentation kind of matters, especially in this game where they make the food look so pretty. Okay, Carrot Tops curry, thank you. Really quickly, I should probably open my presents. Mom gave me a hand-knit sweater. Let me see what that looks like. Oh, cute. Okay, well, I'm not going to wear that today, but I'm definitely going to wear that at some point, I promise. And then we got bamboo shoots. Ah, that's right, the bamboo shoots from Daisy May. All right, let's get out of here. And then I'm probably going to head off to the Able Sisters next, I think. Methinks. Actually, before I forget, though, let me check the special goods tab here real fast. Okay, I'm actually going to buy a knit hat. And then what else do we have? 8-ball tee. I'm going to buy the frog tee. Absolutely. Claudi's no. Rain boots no. No. Do I already have Go? I think I already have Go KK Raider. Otherwise, I would buy it. Well, you know what? Just in case, it wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt at all because that is a fantastic song. It's one of the best songs that they have ever made in Animal Crossing history, and I would very much like to have it. So if I accidentally got a duplicate, well, I'm going to sell. I mean, I need to go through my duplicates anyway at this point because I definitely have more than a few left over. Oh, look at the Christmassy dress. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. There's so many cool things here. Hi, Sable. I mean, you can buy today. I mean, another patterned fabric. Where are you getting all these, girl? Oh, my gosh. I definitely need to be going through these because they could be useful for a lot of my house decorating when I eventually get to it. All right, let's check the fitting room really quickly, see what we got. So, flower sweater. I mean, that's adorable. We got an oilskin coat. No, thank you. Western shirt. Okay, I definitely need one of these cardigans. Absolutely, especially for this time of year. Football pants. Oh, that's funny. I don't think I've ever seen that before. We got rain pants. I might actually buy that for later. We got the long down coat, faux fur hat, plain cap. None of these really interest me all that much. Gas mask. That's a little freaky. Not really anything else. Oh, hold on. No, not the ankle booties. Boots, cast, slip-on sandals. Maybe I'll get these, but what I'm going to do with all of these is send them straight to my storage because they are not what I am going to be wearing today. Those are definitely going to be useful later on. All right, let's get out of here. And there's definitely, like I said, there's a bunch we can do today. A whole number of things. I think I still have my Nook Miles tickets on me. We could go check out an island if possible. I can also... Yeah, I do have them on me. Okay, good. I also need to donate the ant, obviously. And I could also hit Harv's Island. We could do an island tour. I mean, I don't want to do those too often because, like I said, they're just not really all that valuable anymore. Oh, that's right. I need to go water some flowers, too, which... Oh, the red roses, man. The red roses are absolutely killing me. It is just, trying to get a black rose out of that, or not black rose, a blue rose out of that is just impossible at this point. It really freaking is. And also, I'm just waiting for that moment where I'm going to get the bonus for selling, getting all of these fossils. And I might just go do it anyway. I have so many fossils in my storage right now. And look at this. Not a single one of these turned into a red rose. That's just fantastic. Well, let me dig a couple things up here. You're going to go... There's also a little spot in between, a little digging spot. Let's get all these up really fast. And then I think I'm going to do some watering. I need to also go back to hitting rocks as well, but I'm at the point now, right at this second, I don't have enough storage space to really be going crazy with that. But I really ought to get back to collecting some more things just so I can start putting more DIY recipes together. Especially because I know for a fact I'm pretty darn low on iron nuggets at this point. Get that as well. Land space. Almost gone. Okay, I'm only going to have 2 left after I dig this up. Another gyroid. Clatteroid. Okay, hold on. I got 2 gyroids in my pockets. Let's see what these do real quick. Oinkoid. I know what that does. It oinks. Look at its little scrunchy face. It's not actually making any noise, though. I don't think it can if there's not any music going. And then the other one, I want to take a look at this one as well, the Clatteroid. Okay, that's a lot more obvious. It's such a clever, cute design. Okay, I think I'm going to keep both of those. I like those gyroids a lot. I definitely need to mess with them a little bit more. Start putting them in my house to different music and all that. But let's water these really quickly and see if I can get myself some, just some red roses out of all of this. It's probably not going to happen for me, but it would be so nice if I could just get lucky this once. Please and thank you. Because I know if I go over to my red roses, I'm just going to look really sad at them because it's just a travesty over here. Look, it's all pink and red. They're all pink. They're all pink and red. None of them are blue. Not a single one. I don't even know if any of those are even all that good. I swear I grew all of them from the yellows and the pinks, and it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. All right, I'm going to go sell some stuff. And put some stuff away in storage. Okay, now I'm feeling a little bit better. Let me actually see what I earned there. So I got the Tend Flowers one done. Good. Let's see, what did I get down here? Gyroid Getter. Oh, we got the last achievement. Perfect. Okay, 1,000 Nook Miles. I'm not going to complain about that in the slightest. So that's kind of nice. I guess the only other thing left to really do around here, there are other villagers I could go talk to if I could go track them down. I don't really know if I want to do that right now. I know Cranston's out and about. Blair's out somewhere. Vivian looks like she's home. Kyle I've already talked to, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, here we go. Hold on. More things over here. And then I think I'm going to circle over to the museum. Well, actually, let's hit this rock first. I'm going to do that before I do anything else. But I do want to get over to the museum and donate my aunt. And also, I probably should be on the lookout for pond smelts right now, just because... Well, I haven't actually ever caught one, and they might be worth donating to, especially because, and that was also very terrible, they are, well, they're not very hard to find. It should be easy to run into one if I just walk up and down the rivers for a second. They're pretty much the only new thing that is really easy to come into contact. Why can't I squeeze past there? Oh, that's so frustrating. I'm just going to do this. No. No. There we go. And also say hi to Cranston really quickly. What's up, buddy? What you looking at? I mean, you look like you're on the page with pansies, but that is definitely not... Well, oh, and also windflowers, I think. Hard to say chill with there's so much on my plate, you know? It's like, how's a guy supposed to decide what to have for dessert? I suppose a peach cobbler would be real great, but then I got to thinking I could really go for some French toast instead. Those are very, like, different, I guess, like, types of food to go after. The life is full of real tough decisions, tough but delicious decisions. Yeah, very diametrically opposed flavor profiles there, buddy. So I guess it's really it all depends on what you're into at the moment. But I guess if you just will eat anything, then does it really matter? Probably not. Okay, I'm going to head over here really, really fast because I want to scour the beach for everything but... Well, hold on. That might be a sea butterfly right there. Let's take a look. Possibly. No, that's a mackerel. Never mind. Wrong size of shadow. I think it needs to be slightly... I think there is a smaller version than that. Okay, not you. You're just a sea bass. I'm going to pick all these up as well. There are a bunch of shells down here. Yeah, because I don't think... Yeah, I think that's just small. I don't think that's tiny. So, oh, hold on. We'll take that, though. What do we got? Anything good? Knitted grass backpack. Sure. Why not? I will take it. And actually, I should probably check my DIY recipes here really quickly. Here's the knitted grass. Okay, just a bunch of clumps of weeds. Here's also all of the foods that we made on Turkey Day that are now available. As you can see here, I do not need the green pumpkin. I like how it's like literally different. That's funny. So there's where the olive flounder came into play. I was wondering about that. Oh my gosh, that's what Angus gave it to us for. But we were supposed to make it with a sea bass. Oh, that's goofy. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, we still made it, but that's really fun. I was so confused as to why he gave me an olive flounder when they were like, this is definitely the ingredients for the things that you're supposed to be making. And I was like, no, I don't need this olive flounder. Well, apparently I do. Now I need to go catch one so I can go make it. I'm probably not gonna. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that fish. Nothing there. All right, time to... I'm going to work my way up the river just for a second. See if I can't find anything that's actually worth going after here. There's seriously, like, nothing? No tiny shadows anywhere? You're too big. Can I scare you away, please? I did. Okay, there we go. Okay, maybe you. Maybe. Come on. Oh my gosh. Pond smelts are not rare. They're very easy to find, so shouldn't be that difficult. And you are not a pond smelt. You frickin' bitterling. Oh my goodness. Nothing can ever be easy. Hey, okay, there we go. Got myself a sea butterfly. I'll take it. At least it's something. Rather, yeah, honestly, that's even better than the pond smelt. They are slightly more rare to come across. Oh, hi, Blair. How you doing? It isn't Levi. What's the latest? Things you want to do and things you have to do, but don't forget to do nothing now and then, which is probably what you're doing right now, although that looks delicious. I feel a bit sleep deprived lately. What about you? Are you getting enough sleep? Gonna be completely honest, no. Oh, dear, you're sleepy, too. I always stay up way too late, so today I think I'll go to bed early. Of course, I say that every day, and every day I just end up staying up late again. Yeah, I feel you, Blair. That is absolutely what happens to me. It's like, oh, man, I could be tired all day long, but then this, 9:30 rolls around, and it's like, I probably should be going to bed because I have to be up at 4 in the morning. And then all of a sudden, nope, I got so much freaking energy that I could do literally everything. I could be the most productive I've ever been in my life, and the timing just could not possibly be worse. Welcome to being an adult. All right, I think I'm just going to take the couple of things I have over to the museum then. There's a gold spot there. I'm not going to worry about that too much. And also, maybe there are some things up here I can get. I do believe... Just wanted to check and see if there was any lilies of the valley over there. I probably should also get myself some of these done. I think I need to move this rock. Oh, gold nugget. Thank you. I think this one needs to go. I don't like the position that it's in all that much, but the one up there by the cliff is perfect. Probably could end up destroying this one or something. That is a pretty small shadow over there. Maybe I'll get lucky with you. Pond smelt. Which ironically is not found in a pond. Necessarily. Which I think is weird, but okay. Bitterling. Got it. Not what I was after. Why are you this way? Okay. Oh, there's another chance over there, though. And I think I'm going to slide off this rock again because I didn't center myself properly. Oh, no. Come on, one more. Oh, I did get it in time. Sweet. That took that little half step. That actually worked out great. Take all of these. I have my pocket space. More than fine. In fact, enough that I can also pick up this weed here. And also this. And then try this last fish shadow. And if this doesn't work out for me, I'm just going to say screw it. And I'm going to donate what I have. And then if that's... Well, that's probably going to be it. That's probably going to be it here on the island. And then I think we're going to head off to Harv's Island after the fact. As I listen... Oh, of course not. It's just a crucian carp. Alrighty. Well, I tried. I'm sure I'll catch a pond smelt a little bit later. They're available, I think, through February, if I'm not mistaken. So pretty much all of winter. They're really, again, they are easy to track down. It's just the fact that I'm looking for it. Of course, it doesn't actually appear. But all right, Blathers, here you go. I'm going to make a couple of donations your way. You can have both of these. Thank you very much. Several things. I take these off your hands. I need to pull them all out. Got it. I think I am fine. Okay, something else. Okay, I did remember one last thing I need to do. Since we are starting in December, this is definitely something that should get done, is I need to plant my holly starts that I got from Leaf. Was it several episodes ago? I guess it was only like a few episodes ago. I really do need to plant those, though, because if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget, and I would like to have those available for the entirety of December. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here. I'm going to first put my stuff away that I don't need, which is specifically this, these, and that's it. Okay, and now let's get out the starts, and I am going to try and actually use those for the festivities. I'm going to slowly try to decorate the island over the course of the next couple of episodes. Where are you? There you are. Okay, the plumeria, hibiscus. Okay, these are all different ones that I had for some reason. And then potatoes and wheat starts. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's get to planting these in places. So I think what I'm going to do... Ooh, maybe not right there. Let's see. Let's do some exploring. Let's take a look around and see what makes sense to actually put these in. Problem is that I've kind of metered this out all perfectly, plus the gold roses are kind of taking up space here. I would like to kind of have them right next to trees if possible. That's usually pretty darn good. This would honestly not be a terrible spot for one. I think we could do this. Let's here. I got it. I'm gonna put one right up. Oh, I can't go there? No. Really? What about here? Okay, I can do that. That's cool. Let's plant one there. Right next to the orange tree. I seriously don't have space for one in this spot. Oh, you know what? I bet I know why. Yeah. See, sometimes I forget that those are there, but this should resolve the problem. Perfect. And then I think I'll also put one. Can I put one here? No, that is definitely in the way. All right, hold on. Let's move that. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to put that in front of the telephone booth. Well, probably should rotate this as well. So let's just... No. Door needs to be facing the path. There we go. And then... place you there. Can I... Is that gonna... Is that... I guess that is the only spot it can go in, isn't it? Yeah. It looks like it could probably go up one more spot, but I don't think that that's necessarily the case. Back up a little bit just so I can put my start here. Yes, I know it's kind of blocking it, but that's okay. And then what I'm also going to do is put one sort of here at the end of the path. And this is actually a really good excuse to start filling in the gaps here. I probably should go get more holly starts from Leaf as well. Like I said, we're gonna beautify this whole space a little bit. I don't want to block this any more than I already have. This signpost is kind of in the way, but like I said, I still need to fill this space that I've got going on here a bit, and I haven't been doing that. Can I? Right? No, I can't right there. Gosh dang it. This last one. Okay, let me go find another spot. Let's see. Because I'm gonna put one there. I guess I could go right here. That's probably not too bad. Yeah, let's do that. And those will look nice once the snow sets in as well. Get those going. But like I said, I'm probably gonna go grab more from Leaf once I get on over to Hard's Island. So I will meet you guys there in just a moment. Okay, made it. Now, I'm going to be doing the rounds here, just kind of talking about... I need to start episodes here more often so I can talk to Sabrina. Or, I keep saying Sabrina. Katrina. Why do I always call her Sabrina? I don't know why. Sahara, though, I will talk to her because she might have some things I don't have. I don't really know if I like any of these, though. Well, actually, I like the rugs. These two of them. Let me get the future tech flooring really quickly. I think I'm also going to get the magic circle flooring as well. I'm going to probably pass on both walls. I really don't like the red locker one all that much. Well, that could have a use now that I think about it. Possibly with... I don't know. There's all the... There's used to be a boxing set of furniture that you could get. I don't know how much of that's still in this game, though. That's my only problem. And I think that one wouldn't be too bad to, match with that. I mean, obviously the ringside wall would be the most ideal in that situation. But it also kind of gives it this more locker room vibe, where you would actually train as opposed to where the actual match is. There is still the red, blue corner, and neutral corner that you can get, but there used to also be a speed bag and a punching bag, and there was also a weight set, and I don't know how many of those still exist in this game because, like I said in the past, a lot of furniture sets got really gutted with New Horizons and didn't really come back to their fullest extent, unfortunately. Which sucks, because they were... I mean, that was kind of the whole big deal about the earlier Animal Crossing games. Leaf, how you doing, buddy? All right, I definitely am going to get more holly starts from you. I will probably just buy 5. Here to shop. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's just get the 5 from you, because those are the most... useful at this exact time, and will continue to stay in season, I believe, through February, if I'm not mistaken. But that should do for now. Now let's go check red and see if you have anything. Okay. I might already have this one, but I also think it's a fake. Let me take a look. This is the moving painting. Okay, I have very good news. This is actually the real one, and it is one that we do not have. So I'm going to say you got a deal, Red. Thank you very much. And we're going to be taking this moving painting off his hands. Unfortunately, this Mystic statue is also one that I need, and it is a fake. I have run into the fake of this one probably more than anything else in the entire game, and yet have not once been given an opportunity to buy the legitimate one. So that really sucks. We did get a new painting though, so I will absolutely take that. That's a pretty nice improvement. And we also got some other things that are pretty darn good here as well. So I think we should probably then head off to Happy Home Paradise, see if they have anything for sale. Maybe I can do a little bit of furniture shopping while I'm over there. I am ready to go to work. I'm also going to check up on the clothes that they might have for sale there as well, even though it's probably not going to be anything all that good. They don't usually have a ton of options, but hey, it never hurts to check. So let's do this really quickly. I'm also going to grab the bottle while I'm there, and then I think at that point we're just going to call it episode because, yeah, there wasn't really a ton to do today. It was kind of a slow one, but that's all right. Hello there, Nico. Oh my gosh, Apple's here. Oh man, one of my first villagers, and unfortunately we got rid of her, but hey, what are you going to do? Let me grab that bottle really quickly. Is it going to be over here or on the left side of the island? I don't know. There it is. Okay. We got it. So I'll take that really fast. And now let's go check the clothing emporium really quickly. See if they have anything good in here. They don't, again, like I said, they don't usually, and there's usually only a couple of options to choose from anyway. But hey, it never hurts to check. Skin Deep Boutique. Alrighty. Looks like it's got pants. That might be interesting. Traditional Sutateko? Is that what it is? Traditional Sutateko pants. You know what? I actually am going to buy that with what pokey I have. Sure, why not? Okay, that's actually something that I didn't already have. Cool. So add that to the collection. Everything else I'm just going to probably pass on. And now we can head on over to the to actual Paradise Planning itself and see if they have anything for sale in there. And also, I mean, I already went through their catalog, and I wasn't really super impressed with everything in there, but maybe I needed to give it a second look. I don't know. We will see. Maybe I'm just mainly checking to see if there's anything new. Ooh, there is actually. Oh, and I know exactly where you could go as well. Frozen drink machine. I will absolutely buy that. Thank you very much. Everything else here, though, maybe not. Maybe you? Evergreen Ash. Yeah, I'll buy that. Sure, why not? That's probably pretty good. And I guess... Let me see the ABD. I want to take a look at this. What's the exchange? 100 for 217. Okay, nope. Don't like that. What about you, Wardell? Hi. Can I order a thing? Let me just go through this really, really quickly if I can. Okay, I ended up getting actually the maximum amount that I could get, and there's still more I want to get, so never mind on that. I definitely need to be going through that thing more often. There's quite a few things in there. I think I just kept limiting myself to like specific types of sets, and I ended up spending like 50,000 Poke just then, so glad I did that. But all right, I am going to check this message bottle real quick, a Vine Crown, which I already have, so not going to worry about that too much. And guys... that is probably going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. Thank you all so very much for watching. Next episode is probably going to be a little over a week from now. I would assume probably around... I think I'm going to probably do this December 11th or 12th, and we'll just kind of go from there. I think then we'll try to get like 2 in a week done, especially because I am on the lookout for certain events. Like, I really need to run into Gulliver more than I have been. But I think next time... I will probably try to take the time to really specifically go after a couple of things. I might wait until it snows before I do that. But I'll definitely have some things planned for the next episode so I can actually work on beautifying the island just a little bit more, filling in a little bit more of the gaps and things of that nature. So I'll worry about it then. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode very, very much. And I will see you all in the next one.